This is your homesteading fashion advice column for today.
Hey y'all!
Hey,
We're canning pork today.
chunks of pork. We're just gonna put them in the jars, little salt, water, and can it.
Yep.
Pressure can it.
And we've been working all morning. We got milk ready for customers. We have been cleaning up because I remembered our cousins are coming in town today.
It's Thursday, guys, so you'll be seeing this on Friday.
Yes.
I thought it was Wednesday. And I woke up and I was like, it's not Wednesday, it's Thursday, and they're coming today, and I wasn't prepared. I mean, I was prepared, but it was just some things needed to be loose
Tidied
ends
up.
tied up.
Yes.
So that's what we've been doing this morning. This pork has to be canned today. It's not going to wait any longer. So we are going to get on that. We already have it cut up.
Yep. Kids did that.
Yeah, this is from the smaller pigs that had the Juliana pig father. They just weren't growing and getting a whole lot bigger. And they were everywhere. They wouldn't stay in their pen. And we were like, you know what? We don't want to feed them through the winter because they're eating more than they're gaining in weight, pretty much at this point. And
we could not keep them in. Those little things could get out.
And it's a federal offense to let your pigs loose. And
We've been told
that.
Not by the feds.
Yeah, not by the feds. The feds. But at least that's what we've been told, and I can see because you don't want feral pigs. But they weren't out of our property because we have a perimeter fence. But if they wanted to go out of our property, they very easily could have, and they were getting more and more adventurous. So we were just like, all right, let's just do this thing.
We're gonna can them up. Yep.
Can it up?
Hey Lydia, will you take these two dirty milk jars, or actually dirty yogurt jars, to the camper so they can be washed?
Yep. Thank you, babe.
Thank you. We've got the water over here coming to a boil.
That handle's hot.
Yeah, I bet the handle is. The water's just warm right now. We've got our canner with water in it. I'm going to start heating it in a little bit, just not quite yet. Then we've got to pack the jars. So that's the plan. All right, we've got 19 jars, which is a canner load packed. Jenna's just getting all the air bubbles out. I've got to cut the meat up a little bit. We had the smaller dualies working on cutting the meat into chunks yesterday. They did a great job, but they did just miss a few, but that's okay. I figured there would be a few that got slipped through the cracks, but I'll cut those up. We're gonna go ahead and fill another canner load and have them ready to go. I think these can for 90 minutes at 15 pounds. 90 minutes at 15 pounds. So we put a teaspoon of salt in each jar.
That's our elevation.
Yeah, that's our
Always
elevation.
check your elevation.
Yes, definitely. So we did a teaspoon of salt in each jar, then just boiling water on top of it. Then we're gonna wipe the lids, the mouths again, get everything ready to go, load the canner up, and start the pressure canning. Getting ready to lid this stuff, y'all. Maybe. There we go. There it is. And then one thing I learned is do not over tighten these. I have the tendency to over tighten things on accident.
I'm not as strong as him by any means. So when you're a big guy with a little wife, don't over tighten things. I'm like, I can't get this open. It's true. We have an all-American canner. So ours doesn't have a rubber gasket, it's metal to metal, and it has these, what is basically kind of like a clamp that they tighten down on it.
Yeah, they're like turnbuckles, kind of.
Turnbuckles.
Well,
we also have pressure canners that have gaskets, but this one and this one we use most of the time because it holds a 19. But yeah, so we're going to get another probably close to 19. I'm not sure. We'll see. We use maybe a little over half the meat. We're going to get the rest started up and ready to go, and then when this is done, we'll just can this.
yes.
Or we could get another canner going.
Probably not.
We'll see.
All right.
On a side note, homestead fashion is extremely important. So when you are canning pork, you naturally need to wear your pig pants.
Yep.
And then your chicken shoes, because, you know, chickens and the socks that you knit yourself that, you know, don't match anything you're wearing.
We have camo and teal, the green eyes, the pink and black pig pants, the purple and pink socks, and the yellow shoes.
They're blue and purpley.
Oh, they look purple to me. Pink and purple. Okay.
Colorblind, maybe.
Probably so.
Yeah. So this is your homesteading fashion advice column for today. All right, we decided to go ahead and get out the other 2 canners since it cans for an hour and a half. We decided to be a really long time, and we're gonna have family here if we wait for that to finish and then depressurize and then reload it. So we went ahead and we're getting these 2 canners. We had 12 more jars, so we have a total of 31.
Yep.
31 quarts of pork canned. Hopefully it's good. We've never canned pork like this before.
It's gotta be good. I'm thinking we take some bacon grease and make some gravy, dump these pork chunks in there and mix it up, and then have some biscuits to put it on.
That sounds really good.
It's gotta be good.
Like, yeah, it'll be good. I'm sure we'll figure out how to use them. I'm sure I can look on the great big interwebs and find recipes. We're not the only ones who've ever done this. So anyway, we are getting these 2 canners going. We got one on the stove and one on the propane burner. The other one's going on the propane stove. So we're just gonna be sitting out here twiddling our thumbs while these canners do their thing. Well, 6 of the jars are out. They look good. Well, actually, they don't look very good at all. They don't look appetizing, but they should be tasty.
It'll be tasty.
Canned meat just does not look appetizing. So when you can meat in cubes, like you cut it up in chunks, you can raw pack it. So which means we just put the raw meat in it and then put the liquid. So we did water. When we do beef, we try to do beef broth. And you can do chicken the same way and then just can it that way. If you want, you can, I've never done it, but you can ground meats, but you would want to cook it first. You could raw pack it, but then you will have like a solid meatloaf in the jar, and that sounds disgusting.
Shaped like the jar.
Shaped like, yeah, it just doesn't sound good. So you could just fry it like ground beef and then can it that way. Some people actually season it like they do a lot of tacos and things like that. They'll go ahead and season taco meat and can it that way.
This seems rough to me. I've never tried it.
I've never tried it. I know a lot of people do it. But anyway, just that little note, if you want to can ground beef, you want to cook it first, you can raw pack other meat. So
yeah,
we're just gonna wait on that canner to finish. We're gonna load up one more canner because only 2 of our canners are working. The other ones we couldn't get the seal, and we have one loaned out, and we know that one works, but it's loaned out. So not a big deal. We'll just do the other canner. That's what we do. Run all these canners. So hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for joining us in canning pork today. We appreciate y'all. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a video. Give us a thumbs up so YouTube will know that you're enjoying this, and comment below.
We'll catch y'all in the next video.
See ya.